Lebanon, the Israeli army is saying, and the also Speaker of the Parliament in Lebanon has just said that he has received information from the Americans that beyond the February 18 deadline, Israel will maintain positions in Lebanon. Do you have any comment on that?
Yes, I believe I do. What I can say is that we continue to urge Israel and Lebanon to honor their commitments to the cessation of hostilities understanding. In this regard, continued progress in Lebanese armed forces redeployment and Israeli Defense Force withdrawal is crucial. The parties must avoid any action that could raise tensions, endanger civilians, and further delay their return to their towns and villages on both sides. The UN continues to urge the full implementation of Resolution 1701 as a comprehensive path towards longer-term peace, security, and stability on both sides of the Blue Line. Yes, Benny.
Two questions. One follow-up on the ICC. Do I understand from your statement that the host country agreement applies to the ICC as well, or is that misunderstanding?
No, look at what the host country agreement says. In terms of when people need to enter the United Nations for different duties, the host country agreement is designed to make sure that that will be allowed to proceed.
People? Because the ICC is not an organ of the UN, which is the other party to the host country, right?
The ICC is an independent organization. It is part of the judicial system, and there is business, including business at the Security Council, where the ICC has had to participate.
You are aware that the U.S. is not a member of the ICC, right?
I'm aware that it's not a state party.
Right.
At the same time, there are obligations that involve all states, not just states' parties. And the host country agreement is specifically binding on the host country.
Okay, so second question. I mean, you've been saying in this room, you and Stefan and WFP, that Gaza was on the verge of famine. A study that was published yesterday in Israel analyzed the amount of food that went into Gaza throughout the war. And they concluded that 3,000 calories a day per person was on average entering Gaza. And even if a third never got to the people because of distribution issues and all of that, that would still leave like 2,000 calories a day per person. Does that sound like the verge of famine?
All I can tell you is that we have given you repeated reports by the integrated phase classification system. You've had briefings from different officials from the World Food Program and the Food and Agriculture Organization, and they provided details about their reasoning, and I would just refer you back to that. We stand by all of the work that they've done on this.
3,000 calories a day per person is famine?
I would just refer you to the work that was done, again, under the IPC reports. You'll have seen what their results were, what their findings were. You'll have seen also, by the way, the firsthand testimonies of different officials who have spoken to you over the months of the emaciated people that they had